Hey, what's up guys? My name is Manga Artist and ooh, what is this? Another video so soon? Oh, somebody stop me! Today's video is me doing a drawing of a character that has really started to grow on me, which is Saitama from One Punch Man. This is once again another drawing I did digitally, and like my last one, this drawing was very fun to do. I chose to do Saitama this time around because 1, I wanted to give myself a challenge, and 2, I just really love One Punch Man. If you for some reason haven't seen the show despite all the hype it had back in the day, do yourself a favor and give it a go, because it is such a well done show, especially season 1. Action's amazing, story's funny, characters are all likable, One Punch Man has just got it all, man. However, there's one thing that it's sort of lacking. Hoodie representation. I looked around at many other people's art of Saitama and I started to notice the sheer lack of hoodie Saitama, which in my opinion just encapsulates Saitama's just not giving a shit attitude. I just love the way my boy looks. Fucking rock that hoodie, my boy. So it's time Oppai hoodie Saitama got some love, and I paid a lot of attention to trying to get the clothes as accurate as possible, while also adding my own stylish twist to it to show that it was me that drew this. This is also my first anime drawing where I really focused on getting the proportions as close to the original as possible. I do get that this is just fan art, but still, best to pay the OG some respect, you know? And hoo boy, getting the proportions correct in this drawing was very difficult. I did not go easy on myself with the pose, good lord. I've just become so used to drawing characters out of proportion that trying to make the proportions as realistic as possible was a massive challenge. I swear to you that blue little bastard has done nothing but stump my growth as an artist, oh my god. If any of you watching this video want to get into art as a possible career, one piece of advice I'd give you is to focus much more on anatomy and form than just cartoons. Mainly Sonic, because fuck him. You can still draw cartoons all you want, but if you just do nothing but that, it's going to make your journey as an artist so much harder than it needs to be. Plus, once you learn the rules, your content will be so much better looking because you now know how the rules worked and how they originated. Learn the rules before you break them, por favor. A lot of people on Twitter say that you should draw whatever you want and not listen to the people that try to give art tips, but personally, I heavily disagree. If you have any social media accounts like YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, I feel like that you should follow some accounts that give out free art tips, as you may come across something that will really help you out in the future. You don't have to take every single piece of advice as law, because there are some times that accounts will give out contradicting advice, but at least acknowledge them and try to learn something out of them, okay? Once you do that, you'll be much better off. As for the coloring of this drawing, I really wanted this piece to be as canon accurate as possible, so when it came to the piece, I ended up just taking the easy way out and got the OG colors from a piece of official concept art. I apologize for this absolutely atrocious cheat, but it made the art so much easier to get right. Because, yeah, that's one thing I'm not really used to when it comes to digital art yet. This is probably just the beginner in me speaking. Okay, it definitely is. But I have such a hard time trying to get the colors I want out of a color wheel, which mainly results in me spending too much time on getting the color right and just repeating the same cycle 5 or 10 times until I get something I'm happy with. But alas, I'm sure if I do this more and more often, using the color wheel will become much easier for me to use, especially once I start studying color theory. I gotta get to that. So I will not be using the method I used in this video very often in the future, and I will only use it as a last resort if I get really desperate. But ironically, the coloring was not the hardest part of this drawing. The hardest part about this drawing specifically was getting Saitama's eyes right. At first I thought I did a fine job, but once I looked up reference images, I realized that my Saitama didn't look as strong as the OG design. So about 7 minutes of this recording was dedicated to just getting his darn eyes right. Even then, I still don't feel like I got them 100% right, but they eventually looked good to me and I can finally put the eyes to rest. I'm looking back on it and, yeah, I could use some work, but I still like them. But what I was most excited about this drawing is that it gave me the opportunity to do something I don't usually do. Image contortion with the Oppai symbol on his hoodie. And for this beautiful technique, I used Manga Studio 5, which has a free transformation tool, and my god, this tool is an absolute godsend. Then after adjusting it to my liking and giving it a bit of shading, Saitama was complete. This drawing in total took about an hour and a half to complete, and I really liked how it turned out. This is definitely one of my better artworks in my opinion, and I hope you guys think the same way, because I put a lot of work into this one. If you liked this video, you can give it a good old thumbs up, you can share it around if you really want to show some support, and if you want to see more content for a chance to hear my voice talk about nothing for 5 minutes more often, then hit the subscribe button for more art-filled content in the future. But for now, my name is Manga Artist, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, the opening to Season 2 is better than Season 1. Fight me!